And then it hit me with that kind of, remember, it tastes kind of. Alright, what is up everybody? Welcome to another taste test video. What we got here today are some Opal apples. Now, this is the first time I ever saw these. I saw them in Walmart the other week. I got them. It says grown in Washington. Opal. Taste the difference, make a difference. So, I know the Granny Smith, the Fuji, the Honey Crisp. I know basically all the other apple, or probably not all the apple flavors apparently, because they're all the apple kinds, because this is a new kind. I didn't know Opals existed, so there's probably some other ones I know that don't exist as well. Or there's some I don't know that do exist as well. Anyway, everybody probably knows the song, I like to eat apples and bananas, and you say, I like to eat apples and bananas. Then you say, I like to oat opals and bananos. I'm wondering now if that opal part, if that's just in there because that's the song, you say different letter in there, or the opal part is actually legit. Regardless, the opal part, opals and the bananos obviously isn't real, but the opal part actually is real. Opal apples and opals, what I'm saying? Like it's a type of apple. So that part of the song is actually correct as well. Not only is the first variation correct, that first part of that variation is correct as well. Anyway, it says limited quantities, a sweet, crispy apple with exceptional flavor and accented with natural russeting at the stem. I have no idea what that means. First Fruits is the brand. First Fruit Farm, not organic. That's the only other thing I'd like to see, but just for the fact that it's something I've never had before. So let's crack into a smell test here. Smells alright, nothing super. Now one by itself doesn't have much of a smell, but all together it has a pretty good smell, like a stronger smell. Honestly, kind of reminds me of the pear I just had. So, full taste test playlist video will be here, and in the video, it reminds me a little bit of the smell of a pear, a yellow type pear. I forget the exact name of that type of pear I tried there. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting a little bit overall from it. But so I'm gonna scan. There's no actual nutrition label on it. So what I'm gonna do is just scan the bottom and see if anything comes up. If not, I'm just gonna track it as honey apple crisp apple, which all the other apples I've seen do have basically the same macros on them, all the ones I normally eat. So let's see, one apple 80. Yeah, it's exactly the same, I think. So generally, one apple is 182 grams. So I'm gonna weigh this out here. See how much this weighs. I'm just gonna go with this one, 167. All right, 167 divided by 182, 917. And actually the variation I'm using, tracking the apple Honey Crisp with the Fuji apples are 90 calories per apple. This one's pulling up 80, but I'm cutting, so I'd rather be on a little bit on the higher calorie side that way. And today's Christmas as well, so happy Merry Christmas to everybody. That's a happy Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. So since some of the foods I'm going to be eating aren't going to be like 100% accurate, like it's better to overestimate a little bit when you're cutting, so you don't go over. Alright, so 0.917 of an apple, it's like I said, how I'm tracking it, 83 calories, 22.9 carbs, 0 fat, 0 protein. Alright, so I'm going to rinse it off like I do all my apples, and then I'm going to cut it up, and we'll come back for the taste test. Alright, here we go everybody. So I got the apple cut up, just cut around the core obviously, so that's what it's looking like on the inside, basically like every other apple on the inside pretty much. So nothing, extraordinary there. So here we go. Again, ingredients are just, as far as I know, there's nothing added like any other apple, so it's just straight up the apple. Here we go, smell test of the inside here. Ooh, kind of get some apple vibes from it. There we go. Kind of get some apple vibes from it. So actual, we'll start with a smaller piece actually. I like to eat it from the smallest to the biggest. The way the best ones are the last ones, the juiciest ones. So here we go. Awesome, I like them. I was thinking about the smell. You know, I smelled all of them. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like these. I actually do like these. So, are they my favorite? No. Fuji apples are still my favorite. Honey Crisp was still number 2. And then whatever, number 3, who cares about number 3 for what I'm saying? Really only number 1 is what you need to know about. But anyway, I do like these a lot though. Okay, so awesome. So far I've not had any apple kind I do not like. Now, I believe I just threw the thing away. I'm pretty sure what it said was sweet. Let me see what it said. Right there on top. So what does it say? A sweet, crispy apple with exceptional flavor. First off, a sweet. I really didn't get any sweet vibes from it at all. Crispy. Yeah, it's a crispy apple. Exceptional flavor. Not really. And then again, I don't know what accented with natural russetating at the stem. I don't know what that means. So what is the most comparable apple to this in my experience? Has been a Granny Smith. And if y'all ever had a Granny Smith, the Granny Smith, you know, are more on the sour side, more the tart side. So like Fuji, a Honey Crisp was a lot more of a sweeter type, tropical type taste, like a sweeter taste. A lot more of a fruity taste to me, but this has been more like, so the juices are more like a flatter type taste, and then once you kind of eat it, you get kind of a slight that tangy sour type taste. It's very mild now. It's way down from a Granny Apple Smith, but still really good. The flavor's really good. Like I said, it's kind of it's like a mellowed down Granny Apple Smith. So let me get one more here and see if I can articulate that better, if that's going to be the exact same. Alright, so yeah, the juices are like, it's got like a slight different little taste to it, the juice. That's not like any other apple I've had. So there's a slight, it kind of tastes yellow. Like, it's hard to explain. It kind of reminds me almost like a very slight pineapple-y taste. Very, I mean, it's so slight pineapple with a little bit of tang to it. Like a super, super mild, little tiny sweetness to it. And then after you get past that, that's like most of the juices, then you start getting that kind of super, super, like if Granny Apple Smith was up here 10, this is like a 1 of that flavor. So it's like, it's not like, oh good, that's tangy. It's like, it's a nice little, mild little tangy flavor like that, with that yellow kind of like pineapple-y tang kind of mixing to it. So anyway, it's really good. I really enjoy it. So meat succeeds, US Fancy says part of the USA. Anyway, so thumbs up for Opal apples again. The only thing I would like to see, like all my other apples of our organic, so the only thing I like to see better out of this, but you know, grown in the US too, that's good, which that doesn't mean it's better per se. But anyway, so macros, obviously a thumbs up. Ingredients are fine. I just would like to see organic would be better, be the healthiest option. And then taste test, 100% thumbs up. So if I see these again in the future, I'll probably throw them in, but the main ones I eat are the Fujis. I'll basically eat those mainly, and then just to switch it up, you know, I'll throw in some Honey Crisp for a little bit. And then even rarely than that, I'll throw in some Pink Ladies or some Granny Apple Smiths, stuff like that. So these will be one of those extra rare ones I'll throw in just to still eat healthy, but have variety. So instead of eating a Fuji, you know, this one probably has a little bit different micronutrient content to it. So I'm getting a little bit different vitamins and minerals from it. So same thing with every other apple. So it's a good thing to, you know, stay eating healthy, but switch in another variety of that food. That way you're getting a little bit different nutrients from it. That way you're not always getting, you know, just to make sure your body's not missing any kind of nutrients. Say like if this had a nutrients a little bit lower than the other one, now I'm getting a little bit more of it. You see what I'm saying? So kind of overall it's better for your body. Anyway, that's it for the video. Shop KG Clothing Company merch. Second link in bio, online personal training. First link in bio, my other 2 clothing brands. Third link in bio, which they're all 3 on the same website. A lot of stuff coming soon there. Merry Christmas to everybody again. Go buy yourself some dope clothing. Joggers, tank tops, t-shirts, you know, obviously tie-dye hoodies, tie-dye t-shirts, bandanas, hats. I mean, just decals. There's so much awesome stuff in there. Greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate y'all watching. Please hit the like button. It really helps the video out. You know, basically the algorithm shows it to more people, the more people like it. And subscribe to the channel if you like this content, or if you like any of my other contents, and comment on the video, hey, make more videos like this, or if you want to comment like on this video, comment something down below you want me to taste test. And now, you know, if I want to get to it, do that, I'll do it, you know what I'm saying? Basically taste test and review. Normally I review the ingredients and tell you what's healthy, what's not healthy. But obviously with this, there's no like ingredient list to it, just an apple essentially. Alright, everybody, but that's it for the video. Stay happy, stay healthy, go make y'all some gains. See y'all in the next one. Peace out. Alright, so I just got up eating the third piece, and then it hit me with that kind of, remember it tastes kind of yellow pineapple. It's not a pineapple taste. It's initially the first thing I said when I smelled it, how it reminded me of that pear, that yellow pear. That's called a barlette, I believe it was. So it's a yellow pear called a barlette. Now, so basically that's the best description of the flavor. But it's super mild down of the part pear barlette, okay? So it's like, again, if the pear barlette's up at 10, maybe take like a 1 of that flavor. Same thing with Granny Apple Smith. It's like a 10 of that, take a 1. So take like a very mild flavor of each of those two and mix them together, and that's what you get with the Opal apple. Very, very good.